chief guest doesn't need any formal introduction, as she is very active and enthusiastic person in the school. On the behalf of this institution, I coldly and respectfully welcome our chief guest, Subhadra Jayakumar, to this function.
Good evening, respected principal, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. It's truly an honor to stand before all of you today as the chief guest of this wonderful occasion. Annual celebrations like this remind us not only of the achievements of the year, but also of the potential we, as students, hold to create a better society. Today, I want to talk about something close to my heart: how we, as young people, can bring about a change and make a lasting impact on the world around us. It is often said that kindness costs nothing but changes everything. As students, even small actions like helping a classmate understand a lesson, standing by someone who feels left out, or simply being polite and respectful to everyone can create a ripple effect. Let me share a story I read recently. There was a boy who noticed his elderly neighbor struggling to carry groceries every week. One day, he offered to help. And soon, this simple act of kindness became a routine. It inspired others in the neighborhood to check on their elders. Just one small step can inspire a chain reaction of goodness. Our generation has the responsibility of protecting the planet for the future generations. While we hear about big initiatives, change can start right in our homes, schools, and communities. For example, if each of us pledges to save water, avoid littering, or reduce our use of single-use plastics, imagine the collective impact we could have. A student of our school recently organized a cleanup drive at a local park. It started with just 5 people, but grew into a community effort within weeks. That's the power of taking the first step. One of the most impactful ways we can contribute is by speaking for what is right. In our daily lives, we often witness situations where something unfair or unjust happens. Instead of staying silent, we can make a difference by addressing the issue or bringing it to the attention of someone who can help. A senior of our school once stood up for a friend who was being unfairly blamed for something he didn't do. She calmly explained the situation, cleared the confusion, and inspired others to stand for the truth. Courage like that not only helps the person involved, but also sets an example for others. Another way we can bring about a change is by being more empathetic and inclusive. Society thrives when everyone feels valued and included. Whether it's reaching out to someone sitting alone or embracing the differences in culture, background, or abilities. Our efforts to build bridges instead of walls can create a more harmonious world. We may not have titles or positions of power yet, but we can lead by examples in our own spaces. Whether it's by excelling academically, participating in extracurriculars, or volunteering, our actions can inspire others to do their best too. For instance, some of the most impactful youth leaders around the world started small. Malala Yousafzai spoke up for education. Greta Thunberg started a movement for climate action. They remind us that age is never a barrier to creating a positive change. Before I end, let me share one last story. There was a young boy named Akash who noticed the street lights near his home were broken, making it unsafe for the people to walk at night. Instead of ignoring the problem, he gathered his neighbors and wrote a letter to the local authorities. To his surprise, they responded quickly and fixed the lights. Akash's small actions didn't just solve a problem, it made his community safer and inspired others to speak up about the issues around them. These stories shows us that no action is too small. Whether it's fixing a street light, helping a friend, or protecting the environment, each of us can create a change. The world doesn't need superheroes. It needs people like you and me to take small, meaningful steps. My dear friends, these stories shows us one thing. Every action, no matter how small, can create a ripple effect of positive change. Whether it's being kind, caring for the environment, standing up for justice, or simply helping someone in need, we all have the power to make a difference. So let's ask ourselves, what is the one change I can bring starting today? Maybe it's as simple as reducing waste, helping a classmate, or speaking up when something feels unfair. Whatever it is, let's take that step, because our generation has the energy, creativity, and the courage to shape a better society. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak today. I hope these stories inspire all of us to be change makers in our own ways. Let's enjoy the celebration and, more importantly, carry its spirit forward into our lives. I wish you all the best for this amazing celebration. Let's have a great time today. Be responsible and celebrate responsibility.